Good morning. See, we got up at like 6 something, but I just took me a nice little nap, didn't you? Now you ready for some snacks? Got some snacks while I cook some breakfast? Yeah? She always wants snacks. Right, Violet? Huh? See, I'm always down for some food. Yeah. Yeah. She's still in a little bit of a daze. It's okay. Still got some waking up to do, right?
Cornbread, bacon in the cast, memories of the summer past, family feast, a love so vast.
Just cutting these in half here. They don't even have to come completely apart, but just helps her get the flavor started easier. Last time we done this with blueberries, she devoured it. It was probably her favorite fruit that we've put into this little pouch here. So it's one of these little baby snack things to where they get to eat the food, but you don't have to worry about them choking on it. Like, these are good for like meat and whatever. We like to do fruits in them. Do you want it? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Is it yummy? There we go. Is it yummy? Is it good, sweetie? Huh? Why is your backrest so funky? Alright, so Violet was in there taking a nap earlier, and I was just sitting there holding her, enjoying the moment. And I kept hearing like noises in here in the kitchen and didn't know what was going on. And then I realized Wendy was in here, and I was like, "Are you in there cleaning?" And she's like, "Why you want to know?" That meant yes. So she cleaned up the kitchen and redone some stuff. She put my Grinch spoon rest here, and she just wiped everything down, put away the clean dish. Put away the clean dishes. I think she washed some more dishes. I wasn't going to complain about it. So I made these biscuits a few days ago for the first time. Something I found on Facebook on a page called Mamaw Gail Cooks, or Mamaw. It says Mamaw, but you know how that goes. And it's sort of like the 2-ingredient biscuits, but it's got a few more ingredients. And I really liked them, and you don't have to, they're more like the cat heads or whatever, that you don't have to actually, you know, shape and whatnot. So they're not as pretty, but they get the job done, and they taste really good. They're more of like a non-sale biscuit. I didn't quite have enough self-rising flour. That's what it takes, and I don't use a lot of it, so I don't usually keep it in stock, if that makes sense. Like, I get it, run out, repeat. We're gonna add it to the list and get some to refill. But anyways, I had about 1.5 cups of that, and then I used another 1/2 cup of Biscuit, because it's gonna be fine, hopefully. Put in it, darling. You drop your foodsies. I'm gonna get, it don't call for this, I'm gonna add it though. I'm gonna get her one of those little stand things that they have for kids to be able to help in the kitchen safely. I want to get her one of those probably when she gets a little bit closer to 1 and, you know, can stand and whatnot on her own. This recipe also calls for 1.5 cups of milk. I do 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of half and half or heavy whipping cream, whatever I have. If I didn't have it, I would just use all milk, but when I have it, I use it. I don't know what I did with the rest of the cream. Did you see what I did with the lid? As long as it ain't in here, it's fine. Oh, there it is. Make sure we're done here. But I'm gonna make a few regular biscuits. I think I'm gonna do like half regular, and then after I get them in the pan, I'm going to, yeah. After I get them in the pan, that's not supposed to happen. About half of them, I'm going to add in blueberries on the other half and make some blueberry biscuits, because the last time I made these, we still have, John still has 2 country ham biscuits in the refrigerator, but I used the other ones to make sausage gravy and biscuits. I've been obsessed with sausage gravy and biscuits. I don't know why, but I just have been. I have one of those every day for breakfast with a little bit of homemade applesauce on the side, because I grew up eating sausage gravy and biscuits with fried apples. using applesauce is much easier. But that's what we've been enjoying. So I figured I would make myself some more of those, but then also make some blueberry biscuits. We need to get through these anyways. They're getting a little, they're not getting old, but they've been in there to where they will be getting old, if that makes sense. So this is what it looks like. Now last time I made it, I thickened it up a little bit and it made like the edges on the biscuits a little more pronounced, and I want it to be a little bit prettier, less rustic is what I'm going for. So we're gonna leave it wet this time and see how that goes. Okay, we got our oven, we got our cast iron preheated here. I'll swish the oil around. I'm gonna put a little bit in this bowl here to pour on the top. The video, when she done it, she melted some. She melted some in a pan on the stove, and I was like, I'm just gonna put it in my pan. That's how I like to do it. Anyways, I like to start off with some grease on the bottom. And that way, I don't have to dirty up extra pan. Yeah, her talking this morning. Da da da. Da da da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She has the sweetest little voice. Country bye. Yeah, you got the sweetest little voice, Bobby. Da da da. Add just a little bit of vanilla to it. And 1/4 cup of sugar. Get this nice and mixed in here. And then we're going to add in these blueberries. Da, 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 da. Not all of them. That one went in the floor. Because Violet is still enjoying them. And they are still good. I just wanted to not let them go bad. So Violet will finish those off for us this weekend while she's here. Right, Punk? She said yes. Da-da. Yeah. Da-da. Mama said she's becoming a daddy's girl. So when he gets home from work, that's all she worries about is her daddy. Yeah, Dad. Alright. Wash my finger. And then we're going to take this melted oil and just put it over top of the biscuits. And then one last thing. I want to take some of this Celtic sea salt and just sprinkle it. It's more like large flake. I need to get me some flake salt. I forgot I was going to try to find me some. I don't know if they sell it around here, but I know that they'd have it on like Amazon. So just going to make sure we put it on all of them, but especially those three. And then pop in the oven for, I think, 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes at 400 degrees, and then after that 20 minutes, you turn it on low broil for a few minutes just to brown up the tops really nice. Don't leave it when you put it on broil because it can get bad quick. So we'll share with you when they are done. I gotta get this little girl cleaned up. And Lily came in and asked if I had any bacon because she wanted bacon, so we went ahead and we made some bacon.
Ew, they're on my feet. They should just be their stomach. That's on my legs.
You don't think you'd like a blueberry biscuit?
They're fine. You should. She loves everything.
Is it good? You want more? Violet Ivy. You want more? Here, Violet. Is he good? Okay, Punk? We got it a little browner than we would have wanted because we're dealing with Miss Press, but it's fine. It's still gonna taste good. So, and I did decide just to go ahead and make quite a bit of gravy because I'm gonna go ahead and prep all three with biscuits and for biscuits and gravy, and then just heat them up. And so I figured I'd just go ahead and make all the gravy instead of making it every morning with a little bit of sausage because it tastes just fine if you reheat it. So. Save me a little time in the long run that way. Yeah. I think she's almost ready to take a bottle and go down for another nap, but gotta get this made first. I didn't put her in her out clothes because I figured she would eat again they don't eat this food and didn't want to ruin it. She's going to wear a cute little Thanksgiving-ish outfit. I think it says full of thanks or something like that. Figured it was good for the weekend before Thanksgiving. And then she's got a cute little my first Thanksgiving outfit. I don't know what her mama's going to put her in, or she's going to dress her up when they come over here, but if not, or I'm just going to tell her. She might not even know I have that outfit. We'll at least put it on her for Thanksgiving and take a few pictures. So. Trying to hurry and get this done while she's distracted. I sat her in her walker. She is much better now about like sitting for you, because she, you know, she's a little bit more independent. She can play in the walker and the bouncer, even in the high chair. She enjoys just sitting there and watching, playing with toys, all that stuff. But we all have our limits, especially babies. So, and she does get bored easily, we have noticed. And she gets bored, she gets mad. Right, Luke? And I never measure anything when I'm making gravy. I just like it to look like this. And then we just add milk. We try to not over add, because you can always add more milk, but you can't take away. So I always start with what I think might be less than I need and then go from there. That's definitely less than I need, but we're trying here. I know, boo-boos. Almost knocked the camera in the gravy. Thankfully, I called it. Salt. That's pepper, and now salt. That way, I can get her and hold her to finish the process, because we're going to have to hold her. Have to hold her back so we make sure she don't get burnt, but we got our girl. I know once she starts crawling, she's gonna give the dogs a run for their money, because she loves watching them and she's really interested in them. They all do really good with her. There's still a few that's a little bit afraid of her. Paisley's super protective of her, but they do good with her. But she's gonna give them a run, that's for sure. I think that looks good. Says no. This is fine. We'll share this. She already ate a little bit of bacon this morning. Yummy. So again, I didn't plan on making eggs, but Wendy, well, I wanted to make eggs, didn't want to with dealing with the baby, and then Wendy came in and asked if I was making eggs, and I said no, I was going to, but I didn't. And she said, I wish you would have. So Mama made some eggs to go along with it as well. You know I aim to please when it comes to my babies. So this was John's plate. Later when he came home, I fried him up some eggs, served him a blueberry biscuit and some bacon, and he said it was all really good. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.
Chaotic country where we're all a bit insane. Nothing polished or pristine, just real folks chasing country dreams.